In motion is Zay Jones. Off the play fake. He's in trouble, and Kyler Murray goes down. Cameron Jordan, 4 sacks last year, picks up his first this season.
Not fooled by that bootleg at all. He's a 15-year vet. He goes right up the field. He doesn't care about the action away. I don't even know what that blocking scheme is. And still get the 3 yards for the first down.
Well, I see the single high safety and the man-to-man coverage.
And here comes the pressure, and he is sacked. Cam Jordan with another one.
If Cam Jordan says he wants gold jerseys, you give the man gold jerseys. Watch this speed to power against you. Oh, he got speed.
Where's McBride? It's tipped at the line of scrimmage and nearly intercepted.
Almost had a gimme. Cam Jordan again pressuring, hand up. He's really stepped up for the Saints today, and every time they needed him.
So first down to the 28-yard line after that gain of 5. They give it to Benson. Benson breaks the tackle in the backfield, but then is wrapped up and taken down to the...
Seattle will run it on 3rd and long, and Walker escapes Brzee and then goes up high. Again anyway.
I don't know if he wants to be doing that in the middle of the field, but...
Allen, pressure coming, and down he goes. It's Cameron Jordan.
Up in the playoffs, and watch Jordan working his man to mark. We said this was going to be a key matchup, and finally they've got them in a position where Buffalo's throwing the football from the pocket, and Cam Jordan can get his pass rush going.
All right, Adam, thank you. On first down, dart to the air. Was looking deep for Robinson, not home. He's got all day. Now he's going to run, and he lost the football. It slipped right out of his hands, and the Saints have it. Cameron Jordan recovers the fumble.
Rico Dowdle does have a touchdown, but not much else. Pressure, and Bryce Young is going to be thrown down and sacked for a second time. Cameron Jordan, the veteran.
Talked about the edge pressure. You're going to get edge pressure off of here. Jordan's going to go inside. And, I mean, you look at it. That is just a busted protection. Rico Dowdle was picking up the edge. And that's Iquanu. Just, you know, I mean, you got to block the big guy.
3rd and long, 4-man rush. Cousins has that ball knocked away into the hands of his lineman. Elijah Wilkinson was trying to rescue it. Cameron Jordan, the veteran.
Extra lineman, tight end blocker is out there to help. Tua to throw. He's in some trouble here. He had a chance to get rid of it, and he's sacked back inside the 40.
With Cam Jordan, as they're turning this down, that ball's got to be out. Got to get it out. If not, you're going to take this sack because that is a mismatch.
Need 14 after the penalty from the pocket. Tua's going to have to scramble, and he'll be sacked again. And Jordan gets to him.
Great collapse off of both edges. Quarterback has to step up in the pocket. Then what do your inside guys do? Beat double teams, corral the quarterback.
If they drop out of it.
And Cook, he's hit in the backfield, and he's sacked. Cameron Jordan, the 51st different quarterback that he has taken down. It's a loss of 5, and yes, his family is loving it.
Watch Cam Jordan. He's all the way up top there. Brzee gets in there first. Cam Jordan coming from far away. Brzee makes him scramble, and then Jordan eats him.
Challenges him both collectively and individually, and he likes that about Brandon Staley.
Cam Ward is 2 for his last 10 passing. Chase Young coming off the edge. Ward escapes. Ward in trouble. Ward throws. Spears caught it.
Look at them guarding him all the way down the 10-yard line. 2 deep safeties.
Everyone going deep. Ward buying time. Ward is in trouble. Ward lost the football. Ward gets it back and now throws it to Spears, who can't make the play. No time on the clock, and the Saints win it. And we end on another wild one.
Jason, you called it from the start. If you're going to hold on to the ball, this is your last play. So instead of getting something short with one...
Cousins to throw from the pocket, getting harassed, and he's going to be sacked again. Cam Jordan, now 10.5 sacks this season.
Cam Jordan, 15 years in the league and still doing it at a high level. You know, he talked about the fact to us that last year he played inside, did not like it, did not have the production he's used to. He's back on the edge, and I'm telling you what, this guy still has that pass rush ability, still playing.
Robinson tackled, and Cam Jordan got there first. Wouldn't let go.